Hi everyone, welcome to our course. This welcome video will help you get familiarized with the course layout and get you set up for success. So when you come to our homepage, this is what you're going to see. There's a picture of a painting of the signing of the Constitution. My name, Professor Alexa Stanfield. My email, astanfield1@mountsac.edu. The semester, the degrees, a course description, and how to get familiarized if this is the first time you're taking an online course. Below that, you'll find all quick links to the modules. This is where you can jump to a module very quickly rather than having to scroll through. So we're going to use the quick links to start with looking at course information. This is the first module that you should be familiarizing yourself with. Here you can find campus information about how Mount SAC instructs you to use Canvas, and also specific course instruction to our course in particular. So if this is your first time, I would suggest looking at these videos and these guides about how to use Canvas and how to set up your settings in Canvas. After the Canvas on mobile phone, you'll see the current event presentation, the document analysis paper, an example of a document analysis paper, a link to the ebook, Give Me Liberty, the Siegel 5th edition, which is both volumes 1 and 2, and then any general course questions that you have. So there's going to be some things in here that will be more useful when the course starts really getting underway. But for now, I would familiarize yourself with some of these introductory videos and pages for help. You'll also want to make sure that you are very familiar with the course syllabus. As I said before, it's very long, but it includes pretty much everything that you'll need. And course objectives, the course description, the student learning outcomes, the requirements for this course. Really, the only requirement is that you have the textbook, either the ebook or the actual physical copy of Give Me Liberty 5th edition, Siegel edition, and reliable internet access. Either using Chrome or Firefox is the preferred platform to be utilizing Canvas the best. We have our attendance policies, course procedures, explanations, all of that you can go through on your own, a breakdown of the points, how to communicate with me, how to communicate with people in your class, Mount San Antonio College policies and protocols. This is important, the 10 core rules of netiquette, how to conduct yourself properly and respectfully in an online course. And, other policies, cheating and plagiarism, access, diversity statement, and then we get into the due dates. This is where you'll find what readings you have, what specific subtext from the chapter you should be focusing on, and all of those due dates, along with a study guide. And this will be helpful for the quizzes and then also for the midterm and the final exam. So a lot of information in the syllabus. In the modules, you can scroll down and you'll be able to see all the modules that are available. Right now, only Module 1 is available. As we go through, the modules become available usually a day or two before we are set to work on that particular module. So for this first week, you are on Module 1. You'll start with the Module 1 introduction. You can see the learning objectives, and then you'll have a to-do list. And this will tell you exactly what you will find in this module and what you will need to accomplish in order to be finished with the module. You can always scroll through by getting to the next thing on the module by going to the next button, which is the syllabus quiz. This is important that you complete this with 100% in order to stay enrolled in the course. Going back, we also have a discussion, an introductory discussion board that you should post to by Wednesday by 11:59 and have 2 responses by Sunday at 11:59. I gave an example of what I'm looking for. Then you also have reading for chapter 1. So for the readings, you'll always have author videos, a chapter outline, and flashcards to help you study, help you get what you need out of the content. I would recommend always using the study guide to answer specific questions as you are reading, and as you go, you can take notes, particularly on what I'm asking in the study guide, again, found in the syllabus. A couple optional things this week: Who Owns History? The preface to the book, Who Owns History by Eric Foner. A very, very interesting look at how history is written and how we go about telling a narrative of history that is so complicated and has so many different perspectives. And then we also have the Sources of Freedom. These are just really a rich culmination of primary source documents, images that go along with the chapter, audio clips to enhance your learning. They're optional, but this will be what you're using when you're doing your document analysis paper. That will come in handy as we get a little further into the semester. The last thing that you're going to find in every module is a module summary. So you'll know you've finished this module if you've done all of these things, okay? And then you'll be able to move on to the next module. And just a note, upcoming modules may not be available until the Sunday before we are set to be on that particular module. Right now, the only quiz that is open and available will be the syllabus quiz. Same thing with the assignments. The only 2 things you're doing this first week is the syllabus quiz and the introduction discussion. Next week, you'll have an assignment. The week after that, you'll have a quiz. But for now, there's not too much going on. In the discussion, though, here's where you'll find the introduction discussion for the first week. Any general course questions. If you have questions about an assignment, if you have a question about what is due, anything about how to access a particular quiz or assignment, or just any question you have, really, you can post it here. It's like raising your hand in the classroom, where we can all hear your questions and responses from the instructors and students. Now, in the syllabus, I have included that if you respond correctly to a student and answer their question, help them get what they need, you'll get an extra credit point. And at the end of the semester, I'll tally up how many people answered correctly, were the first to answer correctly, with awarding them an extra credit point for every correct response. And then your grades. So that's about it. As we get into the semester again more, I will help share some other tips for you, but hopefully this is enough to get you started, get you familiarized with the course, and get you on your way. I look forward to a great semester. Bye-bye.